Hello! Welcome to Unboxing Alyss, the YouTube channel with that purple box that unboxes things. I'm Elsa Ross. Today is going to be the first of two videos that are celebrating Earth Month. Well, Earth Day, and then also 420 is in April. So I decided to kind of celebrate April with some sustainable products that are very earth conscious, and they're also made from hemp. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. These products were made by a company called 8,000 Kicks. They were founded by a man named Bernardo and actually his grandmother. Together, they have about 50 years of both textile and marketing experience. I think he came to her one day and said, "Hey, we should make like shoes made out of hemp." And she was apparently not happy, according to him, when he initially pitched this. But now they have a lot of really awesome products. They are leading the companies that make hemp-based products, and they have a lot of shoes as well as bags and accessories that can be used for all sorts of things. You will find out about those things as I unbox their products. This is going to be the first of four videos as of right now. Nomad will go first. I will do the Trekker later in April, and then next year I will do two other bags and a couple of accessories. So we're going to start with the Nomad. And I actually wasn't looking for a bag. I was kind of trolling Kickstarter like I usually do. And I was just really drawn to some of the features of this bag, how it fits a lot of things, but like the ease of accessing said things was really important to me, as well as just a few other features. So this is the bag itself, the Nomad. There are also some accessories down there. If I got the everything bundle, I don't remember what it's called. It had all of the accessories, including the bag, of course. Two of those accessories I'm going to leave out of this video because I also got duplicates of them in the commuter package. The commuter will be unboxed next year. I'm currently testing it. And what I'm going to pair it with, that's the one that just ended. So I don't have the sling bag yet. So those will probably be next year. But since two of those are essentially duplicates, to make sure this video doesn't go too long, I went ahead and kicked out the toiletry bag and the gadget pouch. Absolutely, we'll talk about them just in another video. So most of what I talk about today were only available during this campaign, or it's something I couldn't really justify buying twice. Like, I can figure out what to do with two tech pouches. I can figure out what to do with two toiletry bags, but like, I don't need two of the same wallet. So let's get started actually with this card. And I will say, when these were delivered, they were like heavily packaged. Like they're going to a war zone or something. I shouldn't say that because there's a lot of those right now, actually. But just like a lot of packaging. They want to make darn sure our items got to us safely. Though these are not fragile items. They're extremely durable. That's kind of the point of hemp. And along with your shipment, they send you this little card. I like the little hemp in the middle, marijuana thingy. No, you cannot smoke their products, by the way. It's been asked before. No, do not do that. But it is that similar, hemp material that is kind of the marijuana is like the offshoot of it. But there's a lovely card here explaining what hemp is. I won't read that to you right now, but I will take a picture of it and I'll pop it up in edits here, probably over here because there's a lot of blank space over here. It's a really nice card. I love the little pop up in it, and it kind of explains how essentially awesome hemp is and just how it's incredibly strong. It is naturally waterproof. All of their bags and all of their shoes are waterproof, as well as like dust proof and everything else, and fairly scratch proof. So there's a lot of advantages to making things with hemp. I'll go ahead and put the card over there and get smashed. There's water bottles here for a reason. And I'm going to stuff it in here eventually. But this is a Nomad. It may not look like much because it's flat and there's nothing in it. And one of the, dang it. Oh, wow. One of the little things got stuck in my desk. So this is the bag. It came in 4 colors. I really like black, so I normally get black, but I really liked the like beige here and there. They do have a true black version as well, and you can get that. but I just like the pop of color. For a couple other of their items, I think the sling bag comes in like just full black, and I think the Trekker you'll see in the next video is also full black. I do like when they have a little bit of color, but that's why I love the Nomad. And so here is the front, or rather, I'm sorry, the back of the bag. Yeah, and this is the the actual backpack part. This is a backpack, and it should be used as a backpack. It's not like interchangeable, like as a messenger or anything. Like they do have another bag that does that, and that will be next year. That's the one I'm currently still testing. But we have a lot of pockets. We have, I think it's called YKK zippers. So you see like these zippers here that look pretty, they're very heavily enforced or reinforced, and they are waterproof as well. This has a water bottle pocket over here, and actually on both sides, I'm sorry. And I will take my paws off for this because I can't finagle. This is my Impact Life water bottle. Impact Life is the blood donation center in my region. I donate blood and platelets pretty often, and they have like a little donor store. You get points when you donate, and then you can buy stuff in the store. So I got this because it was very much very sturdy, keeps things really cold and hot, and it is pretty leak proof, and that is what I really care about. But this is about, I think I measured like 3.25 inches in diameter and about 11.5 inches high, including this little stopper thingy. And it's a big water bottle. Like in my Prius, it does not fit where drinks go, but it very easily fits in this. And it's a nice deep space for a water bottle, especially one this high. What I don't like is when there is a water bottle pocket, but it goes like the here. So if you have a really tall water bottle, especially one that has metal in it, it's going to be heavier. So in my Turvis is metal. So those tend to kind of flop out, and this is not going anywhere. So that's why this water bottle was here. Ow, my nose. I can put my paws back on for much of the rest of this, I think. Maybe. We'll find out. But so there's a pocket here, and on the front we have things that keep getting stuck in my. This is not on the bag. This is on my stupid. There we go. God, I hate this desk, but it weighs more than I do, and it's hard to move. For right now, it's the desk I'm going to use for these Kickstarters. Anyway. So on the front, we have fairly heavily padded straps, for the backpack straps. There is a channel here that's kind of hard to see because it is also black, but it's kind of like a ventilation channel. So when you have this on your bag, even if it's tied on your back, there's still some airflow going through. There's a lot of good padding here. I believe there's a hidden zipper pocket in here somewhere. I don't think I'll be able to find it, not in suit because everything's black, but it's in there. And I believe this can also go on, possibly on luggage. I think this might be what this is for. There's also like buckles. So if this thing gets really big, and it doesn't look all that big, it's probably about 18 to 20 liters right now. If you're American, well, I am American. If you were also American, use Freedom Units, convert that. But this can actually go as big as 40 liters, and that is a lot. I don't think I've gotten it that big because I wanted this to be a carry-on, and actually 40 liters maybe. I think 40 liters you can still take it on as a carry-on. Double check on the Kickstarter website. I actually can't remember. For 30 for sure. For 30 liters, it's still fine. You can go underneath the seat in front of you, so it could be your like personal whatever. For me, because it was so stuffed, and I had a different bag that I will box later as my personal, this was my carry-on. And you're hearing a lot of metal because these. Come here. I'll just show one of you. There, these little buckle things, they are all metal. So there's a lot of quality in these bags. Now to open the bag, and as you can see, it is part like roll top. Dang it. So you roll it down, and then here is, there you are. Trust me, this is easier to do when you don't have paws. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of like a roll top bag, which ordinarily I'm actually not a huge fan of those, but I did like the design of this one, and the roll top kind of has an advantage of showing you, because you can look in there and see everything that's going on. Let's see if I can do this so you guys can see. So there's a nice big open space you can grab all your stuff, and that's standard for a roll top. Kind of the point of a roll top. It's supposed to be easy to get into. I'll go ahead and leave that undone. And I'll open her up. Because this was the other thing that really really drew me, or I know them, to this bag. That's in the way. Ah, I lost. So this clamshell opening is what really drew me to this bag as well. Just the fact that you can open this all the way up and you can just see everything you have. And I'm gonna have to put it down so I can talk about things. So on this side, if I can do this, make it hard. So this side, you do have a laptop sleeve. I believe it holds at least a 16-inch laptop. It holds my my work laptop. My personal one that I don't use anymore is a 17-inch. It's also extremely chunky. It's at least a decade old, so it's a lot thicker than like today's laptops. I don't know if it'll fit in here. I forgot to try that. It won't fit in the laptop pouch that you will see in a second. But you can fit a laptop here. You can put like a tablet in this next area, or notes or whatever you have. There's these two smaller areas that you can put things in. There's some pencil and pen cases. There's also a zip pouch. That's what I would put like some fairly thinner things like, oh, I can't words. Like cables and things like that. Those can go in here. You can put, like mice and things like what that for computers. And on this side, oh God. And this side, this mesh side, is where, oh my gosh, I can't because of paws. There we go. So you might not be able to see my hand because I'm also, this is a dark bag and I'm dark skinned, but that's where the roll top opens up, this area. And this mesh just can't stack. It seems like a giant blob of space. But something that 8000 Kicks is really good at is creating modular accessories for these. So you can buy different kinds of accessories and put different things in them. So like that gadget pouch I mentioned, you can put a lot of your, if you don't want to use, or you want to use this, or I'm sorry, this other space for something else, you can put cables and power banks and any batteries or anything like electronic, or you can put anything you want in there. Called a gadget pouch because you would normally put gadgets in there, but you can put anything in there that fits. I actually put some of my Steam Deck stuff in there, and I've also stored my Insta360 camera gear in that as well. And I'll go over the tech pouch as well as the toiletry pouch in the commuter video. But I bring them up because there are just so many different accessories that you can put in here. So your stuff is still compartmentalized, but it all fits together. It fits really, really well. In my case, this pocket was for a very specific accessory, which I will show you in a bit whenever we get to it down there. If you look at the Kickstarter, and with all of my videos, I do link the Kickstarter for these products. You can see what items they put in here as examples. I think in the example they put, it was just clothes, like just stacked clothes. It's absolutely something you can do. There is a way to fit more clothing in here, and I'll show you that in a second. But that is pretty much the Nomad bag itself. And I absolutely love this bag. I've taken it to Spain. I've taken it to Japan. Is it a everyday walkabout bag for me? No. I would need something smaller than this because this just holds all of the things. It holds your life. But for those who are like backpacking and things like that, this would be great. This is absolutely awesome. And the fact that it has so many options in terms of size, you can keep it at the size it is and just use it like this, or you can expand it by putting, filling up that mesh side, and you can put like a gadget pouch on top of that, and the roll top will still fit all of that. There is also, I forgot to mention, a kangaroo pouch down here. So this one isn't going to be, it won't like, what you put in here won't be like necessarily protected from all of the elements because it just hooks on, here's the more of those metal hooks. You can't hook because stupid paws. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. So this could be like for shoes or something like that. This extra pouch. So as you can see, it's not going to be super protected from the elements, but that's okay. It's something you don't care, like maybe a spare shoes or something like that can go in here. So that is the Nomad itself. I'm going to go ahead and move it that way. I should like re-zip it so it doesn't flop all over the place. I'm not going to. And after that, we're going to get into the accessories. And one of my favorite accessories that came with this bag is the shoulder bag. I've been calling it the shuttle. Let me tighten this and put my ball back on. So this is kind of like, we called it a 3-in-1 bag. Something you can do with this bag is actually take this and stick it to this. So we hold this up. I'm actually going to go ahead and zip up the bag because that'll just be easier. Do that. It's not as floppy. Now, obviously, when the bag is full of things, it's not going to be floppy. It's going to be more fun. That's good enough. You can take hooks from the bag and you can hook this one to it. So when you're traveling, and this is how I do it, I would just have this small bag here. It's actually really nice because you're essentially carrying around a day bag if you need one. So I would just hook this up to this bag, take it through the airport. This is kind of my airport bag to transfer all of my merch, or I'm sorry, all of my items, and to have like extra changes of clothes and my like toiletries and things like that would be in here for like the plane. They always tell you, always have a few change of clothes and like any medications you want, keep those with you. Don't put everything in your check bag because if your bags go missing, you won't have any clothes and you won't have your essential medication or anything like that. So that is what like these bags are for me. But I really love this smaller bag. And my metric, of course, for bags now is, will it hold a Steam Deck? Yes, the main like laptop component of this will hold the Steam Deck pretty easily. It's a little wonkily shaped because the Steam Deck is slender as opposed to like a laptop, but it will absolutely hold the Steam Deck. With this smaller bag, and I do have pictures of these bags with things in them as I was using them and packing and everything. I thankfully had the forethought to take some pictures. That's kind of why I'm not stuffing them today. I just don't want the video to be super long, but I do have pictures of these full. Absolutely have a picture of this full, especially going to like Spain with this on my bag, attached to the bag. This was often a day bag for me, like when I was going out with my mom and my sister. This does not fit the Steam Deck or a Switch for that matter, but it absolutely has its uses. I do have a picture of what things I put in it, but you've got like a little zipper pouch, another pouch here, a good space for like, I call it my pharmacy. Oh, I'm putting my phone back in. But it's just a bag I have like sunscreen and like bug spray and pills and things like that I carry with me every day. So that would fit in this bigger like compartment down here, if we can see that. We've got, a couple pen and pencil holders, and it's just a really nice small bag to take around with you. Very, very light. That's, well, when I put stuff in it, it's not as light, but I just cram things into bags. It's just what I do. But it is very light and very easy to use. And one other added feature, because I'm sure you've noticed all of the strap. I will do this without pause. Right now, it is a messenger. So I'm not going to put it around me because of my head, but if you take these and just do this, book bag, really, really awesome. And there is a little, oh, God, I can't words today. Like a little pad that goes with it. So it'll be on you with like the messenger, and then if you turn it into a book bag, it'll just kind of be like on your neckish. So it gives your neck a little bit of cushion, even though this is not going to be a heavy bag at all. I really, really love that aspect of this. And again, it fits really, you can actually attach it to the Nomad proper. So I call this the space shuttle, or the spaceship and the shuttle. That's why I call this the shuttle. But that is it for the shoulder bag. And I'm just gonna start grabbing things. I wanted those two to go together because you can stick one on the other. But the rest of these, no, doesn't matter. So the next item I got is a wallet. They actually have two wallets. They have a skinny wallet, and then they have like this stealth wallet. I believe my tier, the everything bundle, came with the stealth. I don't know if the skinny was actually available or not, but done. So now we have a stealth wallet. I believe this comes in multiple colors. A number of these things will come in black or beige, this beige color. The compression cube that I will show you only comes in beige, which that's fine, I don't care. But a few of these may come in 2 or 3 colors. So you'll see their logo on the front. Actually, it doesn't say 8,000, it just has the like weed symbol. You open it up, a lot of space. There's their symbol, their logo inside. You can see there is a lot of space for a lot of cards. None of these are credit cards or anything. I'm not showing you my credit card. I think some of these are like a Dave and Buster's card or something. I just wanted something that is about the thickness of a credit or debit card to put in here. But you can see there's a lot of space for cards. You can put more than one card in a sleeve. I was using this for I was using this for a while. The only reason I switched wallets is because the current wallet is the Princess Luna one I got from Ponyville Cider Fest. So that one just has the advantage of pony for the most part. But no, this is really nice. There are pockets on either side in here. You can see. I kind of put some random business cards in here just so you could see the contrast, the white. And that's the same on the other side. So you can put, I think when I use this wallet, I would put my business cards for work that I try to never give to anybody. But it's a really, really nice wallet. Again, they're all made of the same durable hemp material. Still going to be, really easy to clean and scratch proof. These are going to be waterproof, all of that. And to clean all of these, do not put them in like the washing machine. Just kind of scrub them with soap and water, like a brush or something, especially like the shoes. But yeah, that is a stealth wallet. My only change for this would be to have a window for like your ID, or like driver's license, state ID, whatever it may be. That is an advantage that the Princess Luna wallet I have has. It does have a window, and I think I showed that to you in the Ponyville Cider Fest video. It does have that window. So I do wish this had that window so I could just, ow, my nose. I could just flash this at, whomever needs to see my ID so I don't have to pull it out. But I believe this holds more cards than the Princess Luna one does. But the billfold is the same for the most part. is really hard to open. Hopefully you can see that. There's like a front pocket and a back pocket. So that is the stealth wallet. I'm going to put the packaging somewhere else. Next is, that's for the shoulder bag. Oh my god, it's heavy. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Ah! So, this is the computer bag that came with it. Be careful dumping this out because there is a computer in it. That is why it is so heavy. Come on. There we go. Not my computer, but it's the computer I'm using for work. That fits in here perfectly. There were two sizes of this. I just went and got the bigger size. I think this holds a 15, 16-inch laptop max. And the smaller one I think holds like a 13, 14, or, you know, tablet or whatever you got. So this is the computer bag. I was less enthusiastic about this because I don't have a laptop. I do, but again, it's not one I use anymore. I just use the Steam Deck. But I actually need to donate that to a local recycling place. But I do have a work laptop. So I figured, okay, I'll just use it for the work laptop. And it works really, really well. There is a document compartment in the front as well as the back. You can see their logo on the front. It has an anti-scratch lining in it. Oh crap. There we go. And all of their, like, if you ever see zippers, they're all going to have that, I think, YKK, like, extra reinforced, extra durable, waterproof zipper. So you're going to see these same kind of zippers on pretty much everything. There we go. So inside is this anti-scratch lining, very, very soft. It's a very nice plush computer bag for your laptop. And obviously you see a laptop in there, it's my work computer. So let's show you that. And let's start piling things up. That goes that. Next is the compression bag. This is truly, like, next to the Nomad is my favorite part of this entire bundle. I don't need that. So, this is the compression bag. Again, it only comes in this color, but it doesn't really matter. But this is, it is exactly how it sounds. It is a compression bag. You will put whatever you want. Usually, I would put jeans in there, t-shirts. There is a side pocket for, like, I put bras and stuff in there. I'm currently using it because I've just now gone back to the gym after an arm injury. So I'm again testing the commuter still, so I'm taking that to work with me. But I've started putting like my gym clothes and everything in this. But when I was traveling, this was awesome. Again, I went to Japan, I went to Spain. It has also gone to several conventions. I've utilized it with a different bag made by a different company, and that's a more of a kind of more of a suitcase duffel thing. So it's not quite like these. But using this has saved me a lot of space. It's amazing. So go ahead and open up, and I definitely have pictures of stuff in this thing, so I'll put those up as I'm talking. No. The only way these zippers aren't friendly is when you have pause. Dang it. Okay. So this is the inside. It's got that antimicrobial layer. It's very easy to clean, just soap and water. I just kind of like wiped it down after my trips. I never like smell anything. It doesn't, yeah, it's really, really nice. There is a pocket here. I think that's usually where I put like bras and, you know, underwear and socks and whatnot. Like for, again, this is going on the plane with me. This is my carry-on. So I will put, honestly, way more than I need. Probably about 3 or 4 pairs of like jeans, like all rolled up or folded. I can't remember how I did it. And at least 6 pairs of, pairs of shirts. Oh my gosh. At least 6 shirts. And maybe a bra or 2. I don't have many of those anyway. So, but I love this because, you know, it just looks flat now. But what you would do is, there we go. It goes down, not up. I have to unhook these buckles. So I'm unzipping it all the way around. Oh, more buckles. And it expands. It looks a little wonky on that side because I didn't unzip it all the way. There we go. So you see it expands quite a bit. And so you just stuff all your things in there. And then you just go back around, zip it down, and then as a final measure, use these buckles to further tighten it. And this easily fits in that mesh compartment. That is where it was. That is what I use that compartment for, to use the compression pouch. And it's absolutely great. I really love it. It fits a lot of items, and it really, really is good at compressing things. It also, it's going to sound dumb, but it keeps them that way too. So after, I pack everything up and we go on the plane and we land in, I don't know, Spain, whatever. And now I open this back up. Everything is still very much compressed. Even when I open it up, it doesn't just pop back to where it was. Everything stays compressed, which is really awesome. So I absolutely love this thing. And I think with my commuter blender, I have at least 2, and I'll be getting another one soon. So I will have 3 of these. I absolutely love those. Those are amazing. And my last item is the only item here I actually haven't used. Okay. This is a dry bag, and also a piece of cardboard that keeps sticking to my fingers. No, this is a dry bag. It's a waterproof bag, has their logo on it. I think this one only comes in black. I'm not sure. But if you are familiar, like you do a lot of outdoorsy things, or you kayak, or you boat, or whatever it is, you are probably very familiar with this, but it's just a waterproof bag. You put all your things in there. You will this is a roll top type of thing. You'll roll it down. You will take your paws off so you can actually demonstrate things. But you'll clip it. And there you go. I mean, it looks horrible now because there's nothing in it, but this is how it works. So you will clip it down. It will keep everything in there nice and dry. And this is, again, the one I haven't used because it is something would use like kayaking or something. I think pretty sure we do have a kayaking group here in town, so I should check them out. But that's not something I normally do. It just kind of came with the bundles. Like, sure, eventually I will start kayaking, and then I will use you. But for now, I have not used you. But I would just assume it's every bit as durable as everything else I've shown you. So that is the 8,000 Kicks Nomad kit, or set, I guess, minus the toiletry bag and the tech pouch, which again will be covered in the commuter video next year. But yeah, that is it. I wholeheartedly, enthusiastically recommend everything I've just shown you. I've used most of what I've just shown you. Everything just feels really durable. It's very good quality. I love the fact that it is made of something sustainable like hemp and recycled materials for things that aren't, the non-hemp parts. And it's just a really, really awesome company. They've been really great with all of the campaigns I've backed. Of course, you'll hear more about those when I do those videos. But please give them a look. And yeah, that's about it. Please let me know what you guys think, or if you have any of 8,000 Kicks' products, be it the Nomad or anything else, because they have a lot of bags, they have a lot of shoes. Just drop those in the comments. But I'm tired and hot. Makes sense. I'm wearing a Kiku. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up. I have no idea how long this video is. It's probably 2 hours at this point. Okay. If you guys like what I do, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know the drill. The next video will also be 8,000 Kicks. Only it will be a shoe. It's gonna be an interesting video. Not sure how to talk about a shoe. I'll just show you the shoe. I can't really walk around with it. Y'all know what shoes look like. So, I'm not gonna do all that, but I will talk about the shoe. There's some things I do like. There's one minor thing that is for me, but it will be an overall positive video for sure. So until the next video, I'm gonna not die, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.